Hey, everybody. It's Friday. Welcome to Fearless Fridays. I'm your host, Jasmine, Miss J Smith on Instagram. I'm excited about our talk today. I am talking about finding your direction. Where are you even going? What are we even doing? As somebody I know says, what are we even doing? So I want to talk about helping you to find your direction and determining where you're going. What is hashtag goals for you? Like, what's on your list that is saying in the next year, in the next 6 months, in the next month, this is where I'm at. I have 4 clients locked and secured. My Instagram posts are really consistent. Like, I hit the mark on my Friday lives. Where is that place that you said, this is my goal, or at least this is the next step for me? I want to talk to you guys about that tonight. How do you figure out where you're trying to go with your brand? What's your goals? And specifically, I want to kind of help you to envision your future. I don't know if anybody has a vision board, or I hope you've heard of a vision board. Any creative entrepreneur or any person that has some type of goals for the future has created a board, whether it's an actual board or if it is like a digital board where you kind of can just go and you can see the house that I want in 5 years. This is the family that I have in 2 years. This is the place that I'm trying to be. And these are the things that's surrounding me. I got this kind of car. I got my kitchen decorated this color. Like, can you see it? Can you see your future? And who's there? Like, what's around you? I think when I think about that as it relates to your brand, it gives you a sense of direction, and it helps you to cater content. So when I say envision what's around you, you can now create video content. You can now create different resources and tools that are specifically designed almost like a vehicle to get you to that place or that future that you've envisioned, right? At least that's how I imagine it. So when we think about branding, what is that ultimate product that you're like, man, in the next year, I have to build this out, right? I'm pumped because I left from a coaching session today with our amazing coach, Pastor Riddick, and we talked about how you're building funnels to success. So you're building out this plan or this thing to get you to this place. So that's what I mean by determining your direction. But as we know with branding, it's all creative. What are the visuals that you're creating? What's the experience you want somebody to feel when they go to your website or they go to your Instagram or your Facebook? That's exactly where I kind of want to lock in on. So not only you're envisioning your future, but you're envisioning your ideal client. Like I said it, but I went real fast past it because I'm really excited to bring Kelli on. But you're envisioning your ideal client. I'd rather have 3 quality people where I can focus on that area and focus on them than to have 25 different things that I can't handle and can't manage. And so when I think about the ideal client, I'm thinking about an ideal service that I can provide every day. I'm thinking about, how I want my day to flow. Do I want to do coaching calls in the morning, or, do I want to be designing? That ideal client essentially is kind of helping you to structure your day and the services and the things that you're packaging so that it can be quality, so that you can maintain your brand's integrity throughout that whole process. So envisioning your ideal client. I am looking to work with people. This isn't me. Well, I'll use me as an example. I'm looking to work with people that have a budget of, I'm just throwing out a number. Let's say they have a marketing budget of $5,000 a month that they have set aside for somebody to just come in, handle their social media, handle their video production, their editing, their graphics. That's me or my business. It's really specific, but then it also gets into detail because I'm looking to do that for Christian influencers, for pastors and leaders, for worship leaders, artists, but that are within a Christian market, because that's the people that I know I'm called to. That's even more specific. So when I envision an ideal client, I'm looking for somebody that can fit into that, not to put them in a box, or to put yourself in a box as an entrepreneur, but so that when I have hit the mark or the target, I can say yes, and I can like celebrate it. There's this picture of a bullseye, like the target symbol, and sometimes when we are building our brands, or your online business, or whatever, we'll have a business, but we may not have a person in mind that we're servicing or talking to every day. So when I see the target symbol or the bullseye, you can either have it painted before, all right, this is the area that I'm trying to hit. And then if I get in this specific small circle here, then I know, boom, that's bullseye. As opposed to not having a bullseye, throwing the dart out there and not being able to celebrate that I got hashtag goals this month. So, I would love for you guys to keep that in mind. I have resources and all of that specifically around determining your direction on my website, envisionmedianow.com. I'm uploading pieces out of the Fearless Branding ebook that we just released, which is this stuff that I'm talking about, like actual tools to build your brand and your social media presence. But when talking about determining your direction, I have tried my best to talk to, or I try to keep around me people that are always working and always creating cool content so that I can stay inspired, but also so that we can help each other grow. So I want to introduce you to somebody that's a part of my tribe. She's my sister, my friend, and I'm so proud of her because she has determined a direction and she's going that way and she's doing an amazing job. We even got receipts. We got receipts tonight, you guys. So I want to add on Kelli Sweat. Kelli, you here?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Hey. And she on
I'm
the
on the
move.
road, but I'm on the way, but I'm on the call.
Hey, Kel. So this is Kelli, you guys. So everybody wave or send some hearts up or whatever. Kelli is the CEO and the owner of Thrift Ave, which I mentioned is a high-end consignment boutique. But she can tell you so much more about Thrift Ave. We're just going to talk and have a quick conversation about how you create a direction for your brand and where you're trying to go. So, Kels, can you tell us a little bit about Thrift Ave, what it is, and kind of like why you started it?
Okay, so Thrift Ave is your go-to place for your luxury finds, for styling. It is where you go when you're like, I do not want to go shopping. I do not have the time. I do not have the patience. I do not have the energy. We're like, okay, we have you. We get your style. We go shopping for you. We send you all the things that you need, and you never have to do anything but a click of a button. So right now, previously, we were kind of marketing to whoever does not like. My group was whoever does not like to shop. Since we've been coaching and doing things like that, my group, my niche, my target market has been narrowed down to professional moms. So professional moms means two different things. Some professional moms are moms, that's their profession. They take care of the kids, they take care of home, they make sure you get to where you need to be on time, they make sure you're picked up on time, you get to practice on time, and they do all those things so they don't always have time to go shopping for themselves or their children. The other professional mom, or some are mixed. So the other professional mom is the mom that she has classes, she has meetings, she has to be there, she has to be here. Like right now, I just left an event, right? But I'm going home and I'm cooking dinner. So I do not have
Yes.
time. It's 7 o'clock. Where am I going to go shopping? So Thrift Ave is there to serve that woman that is like, I just do not have the time.
Yes. And I love it. I love that it's very specific. Like, I'm not a mom yet, but I'm a professional. And so I might still be in the mom section. Matter of fact, I meant to tell you this because it was funny. I've been in this particular store and I keep passing the maternity section. And I'm like, man, those clothes are super cute, but I don't get it because obviously I'm not pregnant. You don't need it. But the fact that you're targeting that area now is even funny because I'm gonna shop at Thrift Ave, even though I'm not a mother. So you still, even it being professional, is targeted.
Right. So it's
Right?
not just, even if you're not, that's our target market, but you're still on the board. So you might not be in the middle part like you were talking about in the bullseye, but they're professional
Yeah.
women. There are other professionals. You're still on the board. So we still want to be there for you. But that's our market
Right.
that we are always consistently marketing to, are those women who are like, I do not have the time.
Right. So then, Kelly, can you tell us about you're killing it on social media? Like, if you're not following Kelly, you have your at Miss Sweat tag, but what's your at Thrift Ave consignment on Instagram? And I'll put that up so people can
Yep.
follow you too.
It's Thrift Ave _ consignment. And that's TikTok and Instagram. Thrift Ave _ consignment.
So y'all go follow Kelly because she like low key went viral not too long ago with one of her TikToks. It was like super low key. But it's kind of really easy to to just create a whole lot of content, but it's not super easy to go viral. But for some reason, like it's been like 4 people that I've known in this 1 year that have gone viral. So this might be an atmosphere. But what did you do, Kelly, to go when that one particular video got like over 6,000 views, and I'm sure it's over that now. But like, what were you doing? Like, what were you posting about?
So we got one that got over like 12K. I just checked earlier today. But especially with TikTok and Instagram now, you have to be very intentional about what hashtags you use. So follow the creator account on Instagram, and
The
if you're trying to
creator
get it out
account?
there, it's just called Creator, and it's an Instagram account, and they tell you all the latest trends, what songs are trending, what do you call them, challenges are trending. It tells you all those things, and now they're telling you to use 3 to 5 hashtags. So if you follow those things and use your very specific, so like Envision Media, don't just put media. You need to put something very specific to the people that you are marketing to, because that first group that gets it, when they start liking it, it gets pushed out to like more and more people. Start off very specific and then start using hashtags that are a little bit more broad, but don't use hashtags that have more than 200,000 uses, because you'll get lost in that crowd.
So you said no more. If they have 200,000 followers or more, don't use it.
Try to stay away from that because it's so saturated that your video will get lost. So try to use the ones that have like 10,000, 15,000, even 100. So you can, when that initial group sees your video, and that's what they're looking for anyway, because they're following that hashtag. Once they start liking it and interacting, you'll get pushed out more.
Okay. So like, that's interesting too, because like when we talk about those hashtags, it's almost like a footprint, I guess. So and it is giving you a set so-called direction, even with following that, because it's like if I search hashtag fashionista or whatever, I'm just like throwing that out.
Right.
Anybody that's everybody that follows that particular hashtag is going to start to see your stuff more often, more frequently, for those that that may not know that. So then you're catering even what you're seeing coming back to you, which is really interesting too. So Kelly, what's some of the hashtags that you're following right now?
So right now I'm following like the look for less, styling thrifted finds, thrifted
you
style,
said styling
thrifted finds.
Okay.
Like, because some people go thrift shopping, but they don't know what to do with the looks. So there's a hashtag literally catered to styling thrifted finds.
What? Okay. This is Good. All right. So I know you're like emotion, but I got a quick question for you. Okay.
Trying to get some more
So
light.
can you can you give me a TikTok do and a TikTok don't?
Okay, TikTok, you do not want to use the same hashtags too much consistently because you will get shadow banned. So it's like these
Ooh,
rules make
okay.
sense but don't. So on
Okay.
Instagram,
Okay.
you want to be consistent. But on TikTok, if you use the same hashtag over and over again, they'll start thinking that you're spam and they will shadow
Okay.
ban you. And I know that from experience because I've been shadow banned where one video
Okay.
got
So
like 600 views and the next one got like 10.
okay. So what is shadow ban? Like this is crazy because you're supposed to be a social media person. What is shadow ban, Kelly? Because I'm learning every single day.
So when you get shadow banned, they kind of like
Yes.
see you as spam, and because you keep using the same hashtags or whatever over and over, so they won't push your videos out. So maybe 5 people
Okay.
will see your videos, versus one
Okay.
video you might have got 1,000 people looking at it. If you keep
Okay.
using that same hashtag, you might get 5, and it
Okay.
lasts usually for like 2 weeks.
Okay. Wow. So got it. So then what do we do? We don't get shadow banned, everybody. Got it? Tag. Put in the comments. Don't get shadow
Don't get
banned.
shadow banned. Don't do it. It's the worst, especially as a business owner, because you want people to see your content. So if you
Okay.
get shadow banned, that totally takes you out of the game, at least on TikTok, for at least 2 weeks. And I know this because it happened to me before,
Okay.
and I'm like, what happened?
What did you do? Did you
Um,
just like, all right, I'll go to Instagram?
yeah, I did. I just switched to
Okay.
Instagram, and then I came back to TikTok after that 2 weeks was up, and I saw the difference.
Okay. Got you.
So that's a don't. Another don't on TikTok is try on TikTok to keep your videos shorter. So Instagram is cool because you can do longer videos, but on TikTok you want to be like 7 to 12 seconds if possible,
Okay.
but no more than 30 for sure. Like people do the 1 minute, 3 minute, but oh no, nobody is really watching a video for that long, honestly.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure, because people look at TikTok at work, make sure you use the captions because people aren't always going to be able to listen. Because if I'm at work sitting at my desk, supposed to be working, I can't play your TikTok video out loud. So make sure you have
Right.
captions. Make sure you turn the captions on so people can read the caption, even if they can't listen to whatever audio you have.
I love that. All right. So don't make super long videos. Got it. Got it. Got it. I love it.
Um, and then dudes on TikTok, do keep up with the trends. So there are several apps, and I can't think of the name of them. I'm so sorry. But if you search like TikTok trends, you'll find apps that'll tell you what sounds are trending, what challenges are trending. So you want
Okay.
to like you don't, but make sure that trend you can make it fit whatever your niche is. So don't just do
Okay.
the trend and it has nothing to do with your business. Either make it
Okay.
fit your business or don't do it.
I love that. Okay. So follow a trend that's in your niche. That's in the direction
Yeah,
that you're trying to.
or make it work. So some things won't necessarily be your niche, but you can
Okay.
make it, like some of these challenges have nothing to do with it, but you can kind of make it fit. And if you can't make it fit, just don't do it because you don't want to just start putting out content just to put out content.
Okay. So like when nurses are on TikTok and they're just in the hallway on lunch break or something and they're doing like a renegade challenge. Like it has nothing to do with nursing, but it's a popular trending song that they have. They do
So they
that.
can
They just
do like put a caption over it, like you could do the renegade and be doing CPR, or you could do the renegade
okay, I
and be
like
going over,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like make it fit. Or you could do the renegade and be going through, hey, here are some, you could be pointing to different, you know how people put the words up while you're pointing? Like you could be
Yes.
doing that and
Yes.
pointing at different ways to keep yourself healthy. If
Okay.
you can do that, like you can make it work, but if it's just something that don't have nothing, like just don't be up there doing a renegade. give people something that they can take away from it. So here's some tips
Okay.
on vitamin C, drink water, get some rest while you but don't
Yes.
just be up there doing a renegade, because you're not giving anybody content that they can use and they can take
Okay.
with them. You're just doing another trend.
I love it. Okay, so you might be a regular, Kelly. I'm sorry. You might have to come back next week because she's crushing TikTok, y'all. She's crushing it. Well, she crushes everything she does. Make sure y'all go follow Kelly. Follow her on TikTok. And what's your TikTok, Kels?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Thrift Ave underscore consignment. And it's like
Okay.
with TikTok and Instagram, you really gotta like just try to stay on top of following their accounts, so you know what's trending, what's going on, what's happening, what do I need to do, because they
Okay.
change these algorithms and stuff so much.
Okay. Okay. So I have this one last thing and I'm gonna let you go, okay? I have you the receipts. We talked about we said we would have receipts tonight, you guys, and I got them. I got them. So this is Kelly's evidence that what she says is actually working. If you guys can see this. Kelly, you want to tell them what this is before you
Yes. So August to September, right? We had or the month of September, we had some growth, but not anything exponential. So we got some more followers. And I will say, I did want to say this too. I also
Okay.
lost followers along this whole thing, but my engagement, my follower count has went up even though I lost count followers, because part of that is it's good to lose followers who are not interacting with you because they're bringing your
Oh,
metrics down. But
okay.
I gained people because of the things that I was doing. I gained people who want my content. You want to lose the people who are not interacting with you, who are not engaging. So if you see
Whoa,
yourself, if you start putting out niche
that's so
content and you
dope.
start losing followers, do not get upset. Because at first I was like, yo, what's happening? Then after doing research, it's like some of those people are bots, like those artists and people, it's spam, right? But then I'm
Mm-hmm.
gaining people who, like at one point, my engagement went up like 700% this month because I started
Wow.
attacking my niche. Right now, we're in the middle of doing 8 days of Thrift Ave. So you can
Okay.
even see during this October growth how much it has grown, because I targeted like, hey, if you don't know how to, you want to save money, change this dress into a top and a skirt and a dress.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
want to spice up your loungewear, add some heels, add some
Right.
sneakers. You got to pick up the kids, put on some heels if you're going on date night.
I love it.
I even doing polls because you want interaction that helps you get pushed out more. So hey, what kind of looks do you want to see? A couple people said, I want to know how to wear my fall boots. So what did we do? We
Right.
did a boot video, and it got flat boots, stiletto boots, thigh high boots, what
Right.
combat boots, whatever kind of
Come
boot,
on
here's
now.
the outfit to go with your
Combat
boot. And
boots.
then we're talking to people and they're like, oh, I like this. Oh, like this is what I needed, and they're
Mhm.
interacting, and versus just having people who are just scrolling through. So I do want to lose those people who are just scrolling through. That's fine. But I'm gaining people who are, hey, I like this video. Hey, I'm gonna wear this. Hey, here go a picture of me in this.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We want the interaction so that our profile, our posts get pushed out to a bigger audience.
Yes, ma'am. Tell us, Kel. Teach us, Kelly. She's
I'm
teaching us
so
because, like, okay, that's a whole like. We both were just licensed into ministry, y'all. So we about to preach because that, like, you are okay with losing. Sis said it's okay that I lost followers because they weren't trying to. They weren't interested in what I had to say, not because it wasn't good. It just wasn't their direction.
wasn't
And
for
that was
them.
distracting from the people that actually were trying to get your content. Yo, that's so cool. I love that. I love
And
that.
those people pull you at the end of the day, those people pull you back. So be happy, because the less your
Come on.
engagement is, the less Instagram is going to say, hey, people want to see you. They want
Okay.
you to be in front of the people that want to see you. You don't want to be in front of the people that are just there.
That's good. I love that. Y'all see that applies to like real life and branding. Like so cool. I love it. Like you rather have that niche group rather than a bunch of randoms that it's not even a real connection. Super dope.
Right.
I love
Absolutely.
it. I love it. Well, thank you, Kels. I appreciate you. You guys make sure you go follow her. She is a successful business owner, brand manager, nonprofit, and she's my friend and my sister. And so that's so dope. Thank you guys for jumping in today, Kels. I'm gonna let you go.
Bye, y'all.
Say bye, EFAM. Kelli is out the building. Thank you guys for hopping on today. I try to keep them at 30 minutes. So I had somebody in the comments that says, check your circle. Yes, ma'am. Check your circle. Okay. because they're following you, it don't mean that they really following you. No, but I really love the branding tip. Because everything is about algorithms in this social digital landscape. So, all of that is just so calculated and so important. I have actual facts and tips specifically on finding your niche. I will have that posted up on our Facebook page and on the website. So if you're interested in actually going and digging into this topic a little bit more, maybe like I have someone else, for example, like she's a chef, but she's a chef for people that work at the shipyard, like very, very specific. So she has a targeted group that she gets to reach every single week doing what she loves to do. And so that's why determining your direction is beneficial. It is a really good result at the end of the day. Thank you all for hopping on my eFam. I will be back next Friday, and I will have a special guest. I will tell you guys about him a little bit later in the week. But thank you for joining me for your Fearless Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. You guys have a safe weekend, and I will be back on very, very soon. See you next week.